Here is the next project. It's dealing with affidavits. There's a fair amount of reading, and so I'm going to just allow you to go ahead and read the introduction and the other bits and pieces here, plus there are several videos. So do read through this introduction here and read through the Affidavits project overview. It's going to give you a good bit of background that you are going to want to know about what affidavits are all about. And then after that is the project instructions. So you'll have 2 affidavits to complete. You have been given 2 precedents. You've been given an affidavit of execution precedent and an affidavit of service precedent. There are a couple of videos that go through those precedents, so you will want to have a look at those. So in the project instructions, I've listed the things in the resources folder that you want to have a look at. So affidavit of execution, affidavit of service. When you are creating your affidavits, you're going to use Word's table feature to create the jurat section, which is the section at the bottom of each affidavit. Have a look at the video. It's going to show you how relatively simple using the table tool is. And then following that video, there are the 2 precedents, the affidavit of execution and the affidavit of service. With those precedents, and typically, as I have mentioned in some of the information here, it's very typical in a law firm to use precedents, to use documents from other files that are similar to what you're going to be using on your current file, and then you're just going to replace the names and specific bits and pieces of information. So we're starting to do that here in this course, just to give you some familiarity with it. So you've got the 2 precedents. What I would suggest is that you print them off and then you write in the information that you need to for this particular set of affidavits, rather than just reading it off of the screen and typing it in. That always works so much easier for me, because then you're not inadvertently putting in the wrong information. Ultimately, it's whatever works best for your brain. My brain likes to have hard copies and things written on them. So whatever works best for you. Carrying on with the instructions here, so is a little bit of an explanation about what the project is about for the 2 affidavits that you'll be doing for the 2 files. And what do? You're going to create an affidavit of execution and you're going to create an affidavit of service, and then you're going to email them both to me in the same email. And last but not least is the marking guide. So make sure that you have gone through that carefully and covered everything that is what I'm going to be looking for as I am marking these for you. Okay, so let's just go on to the next bit here. So the affidavits project instructions, and then we have the resources folder. So inside the resources folder, you have the video on a quick look at an affidavit of execution. So I basically go through the document top to bottom. And then affidavit of service, a much shorter video because we've covered a lot of the information in the previous one. And then the very useful video on using tables in Word to create a jurat. And then the affidavit of execution precedent. This is the precedent that you'll be following for the affidavit of execution. And the affidavit of service precedent. So this is the document, the precedent you'll be following for the affidavit of service. All of the information is in the affidavit project instructions for the affidavit of execution right there, and for the affidavit of service right there. So as usual, have a look, read through everything in detail, watch the videos, and then if you've got questions, please do let me know. Have fun!